December 24th, 1982. The snow is late this year. I sit in the now darkening night and trace the horizon's edge with the rim of my glass. In the failing light, I can see the faces of far-off cliffs, catching the very last of the last of the last of the sun. The smell of sweet scotch cuts the chill as the night draws in like a giant woolen cape. This night, like any other night, is like no other. The creepers creep, and the watchmen watch, and the normals sleep so quietly. But the pistons pound, and the bearings bleed, and the lake pipes scream so loudly. And in my dreams, there is no need to cruise the nocturnal blacktop, because someday, this war is gonna end.
Hey, this is Sky. I'm not here. Leave a message. Or don't.
Charming, sis. Give me a call. I'm out at the... Just give me a call.
Right over there. I jumped out at you from behind the tree, and Grandpa got all excited. He shook his fist at me, and he said, "Boy, jump at them to hell." Remember that? Right over there. You used to really be scared here.
Johnny,
You're still afraid.
stop it now. I mean it.
They're coming to get you, Barbara.
Stop it. You're ignorant.
They're coming for you, Barbara.
Mr. Champion, did you think you could hide from us?
It was worth a try.
Jesus!
Mr. Champion, we need to know one thing before we can get on with this.
I'm all ears.
Who have you told?
Told what? Ah! Jesus Christ! Oh. All right, come on.
Come now, Mr. Champion. We know all about your antics. We know you were on the phone. We simply need to know who you called. Why make this harder than it needs to be? We will get the information one way or another.
Okay. Okay. Look, no needles. I'll tell you everything. The only person I told is Dan. Oh, no ammo.
Breaker, 1-9, this is Swinger calling the BRN. Anyone with ears, come back. Breaker, 1-9er, come back. Come on, baby, come on.
Breaker 2-1. This is Swinger calling out to the BRN. Oh, Breaker, Swinger is about to screw the pooch. Breaker 2-4.
this is Vigilante Radio Net, Outpost 7. We read you, come back. Swinger, this is Vigilante Radio Net, Outpost 7. We read you, Swinger. Come back.
Interstate 82.
Hello everyone, Ace here, and today we're starting a brand new Let's Play. This is Interstate 82, the sequel to Interstate 76. Now, for those of you who are not aware, Interstate 76 was an absolute classic of a game. It was actually a car combat simulator, and really there was no game out there quite like it. Unfortunately, that does kind of ring true for the sequel as well, as it actually took more inspiration from the Vigilante 8 spin-off series, I would argue, than Interstate 76, although there is still some inspiration from that original game. But anyways, let's go ahead and jump right in, shall we?
Oh, man. It's gonna be okay, baby. It's gonna be okay. You're gonna be just fine. We just gotta get into the car, okay? Lubbock is 20 minutes.
Find my brother. Tell him.
Hello. Yeah. Hey. It's been a long time. I can be there tomorrow.
What happened to Eloise?
Well, I needed something more sporty. You know, times are changing.
Yeah. Are you still with Lyra?
Hell no. That chick dumped me and ran off to the Himalayas or something. How you doing?
Okay. You know, I mean, it's screw. I got a call from him a few days ago. I tried to call him back and his phone line was out. The Vigilante net intercepted Groove on the CB a little time later. He was sending out a Mode 9. I want to find him.
I'm sure he's fine, baby. We'll call.
Maybe.
Good. Let me know when he does. I'll come down, dear. We'll talk about old times.
But what if he's not okay?
And there ain't nothing we can do about it.
Look, Skeeter and me are gonna find him with your help or not. Taurus, for a badass jump, sucker. You are being such a wussy.
Hey, look, baby. I gave up this circus a long time ago. This place is death.
He would have done it for you. All right, look. Just help me find out what happened to him. That's all I want.
Okay, baby. We find out what happened to your fool brother. Then I go home. Dig? Where do we start?
Vegas.
All right, so we'll be getting into the first mission proper. I'm going to do this Let's Play a video per mission. So there's going to be quite a few of these.
Downtown, Old Vegas. If he's in this town, he's there. Over.
Roger that. Okay, if we're gonna do this, you need a code name for the radio. I'm Stampede. Always Stampede. Dig? What do you go by?
Vixen.
No, you don't.
Damn it, Stampede. My sister would be proud. Besides, what better way to cause fear in hearts of the creepers if they think the Vixen will die?
I'm getting way too old for this. Fix it.
Breaker 1-5, this is Oklahoma Crew 1. Someone out there say Vixen over?
Oklahoma Crude.
Oklahoma Crew is a mercenary gang. Bunch of homicidal freaks Vixen busted in 74. I guess they're ready for some payback. Over.
Oh, we're back. Back to kick your ass from here to the panhandle.
Vixen, you do the dishes. I'll take out the trash.
Roger, over and out.
Alrighty. So now we're finally going to do some gameplay. First thing you'll note is this game, like I mentioned, it's not really much of a full-on car combat sim. I mean, you can lose your brakes and your engine and whatnot like you could in Interstate 76, but you don't have any, your armor isn't, well, compartmental. So, you know how in Interstate 76, the armor on the front is different to the armor in the back and armor on the sides? Not really much of a thing here, unfortunately. But there is a few additional, there are a few new features that, there are a few new features that do kind of help make up for that. But the combination of, well, just the unique factor for how Interstate 76 was, the thing that made it really stand out. Well, one of the things, because I will say this, at least the characters like Stampede are back, so that is good. The AI can be a little bit brain dead, but they can also, at the same time, I've seen them go through some narrow alleyways using oil slicks and whatnot, and that is kind of clever in its own right. But then you'll see them do stuff like that. But I do need to show you one of the new features of this mission, so let's go over here. And the game is built in a way to kind of reward you for doing this sort of thing. So you'll find cars like, for example, this one on the maps. And you can jump out of your car and take over. Now, when you're on foot, you are, of course, extremely vulnerable. However, this will allow you to take other cars, including ones that are at full health, so sometimes the risk can absolutely be worth it. One of the other bugs, though, I should mention, is that the game does not seem to like the missiles, for example. Anyways, as I was saying, the missiles don't really seem to like actually be used, at least when it comes to, because they seem to like to fly over the target when you mount them on top of the car like this. So the game Interstate 82 definitely lacks the polish that the original Interstate 76 had. And because one guy crashed into the other, I kind of missed out on getting another $100 worth of salvage, which is unfortunate. But we can at least get into the alleyway here, which will allow us to finish the mission.
Taking care of business.
Alright, and that should be that mission complete, and it is. So, this has been Ace. Hope to see you guys again soon. Take care. Ace out.